And now, Splunk's Cybersecurity 60-second charity challenge. Remember the rules. You've got to get through an entire subject in 60 seconds, or you donate to today's charity of choice. Good luck! Okay, as I said in the voiceover, this is a 60-second charity countdown. As always, Mick, we're going to let you go first. And the challenge today is 60 seconds on how to break into cyber. And we'll wait for Drew to roll that timer. Go.
All right, so here's the thing. Your path in cyber is going to be different from my path or different from anyone else's, but they all pretty much start the same. They start with just asking, be curious. So, story time. Several moons ago, I got a message in a Slack group that I'm in. Hey, I saw that you posted an intern position at Splunk. A friend of mine, she's pretty interested in it. Okay, cool. We'll hang out, we'll chat over Zoom, we'll figure out, whether it's jobs for you, whether it's a match, and it was. She was hired, she knocked it out of the park, crushed everything that she touched. In her short time, her internship was extended, and we just she started during the pandemic, so we had regular check-ins. Just basically, hey, how are you doing? What can I help you with? Are there things in my background or experience or contacts that could help you? I didn't realize then that this was being a mentor, and I'm still learning that. I just thought it was just helping out someone, checking in on them. So, crushed it. Every time she worked on something, she did a fantastic job. So that's I learned she thought it was me as a mentor. That's a conversation for another day, because that's a new thing for me. Unfortunately, the universe is kind of random and chaotic sometimes, and Chris passed away in early October. And then it got sad. So, it was an impact she had on me, still has on the team, and so we wanted to donate to her scholarship, and that's why we're donating to charity today. So how do you break into cyber? I'll be honest, it's different for everyone, but it starts the same. Just ask. Find someone like me, find someone like Ryan, find someone
maybe not this week, though.
Not this week, a week. Just find someone who's going to answer questions for you. And if they don't want to answer questions for you, find someone that will. I guarantee there's someone out there, but breaking into cyber starts with asking.
Cool. You went over time.
I know. Well, let's see if you go over time.
If I start crying out, this is going to be a fun day. All right, Drew, roll the camera. All right, so I've done a lot of speaking on this. I did a good, what I believe to be a good talk last year, the SANS New to Cyber. And one thing that I really want to reinforce to people who are trying to get into cybersecurity is that you have to learn the basics of what networking is. You have to learn the basics of Linux. You have to learn the basics of Windows. And after that, you are literally 2 years away from being a subject matter expert in something in the world. You could be keynoting a conference on a technology that hasn't even been developed yet, because that is how fast cybersecurity moves. I've been in this industry for something like 23 years. Mick has been in here based on
me and Methuselah hanging out.
Beard. He started with advocates. And the point here is, I may have 24 years of wisdom, 20 years of wisdom, whatever it be. I only have about 5 years of relative knowledge. When I started out in cybersecurity, some of the most important things I learned were around BNC taps and Banyan Vines and Exchange 5.5. These are no longer relevant. You can learn something new. As Mick said, I'm a huge fan of B-sides. I'm a huge fan of getting out in your local community. It's very difficult to break in, but there's a huge community of folks who are eager and excited to help you. I've gone over as well, and I don't care. This is something Mick and I both believe incredibly about. We're not doing a winner this week. We're both donating the remainder of our Benevity.
Yes, our internal Splunk matching, I think I've got around 300 left.
300,
you've got roughly the same. So we're going to donate that. Splunk, thank you, Splunk, for matching it.